let's first take a look at what is the top focus at 5. Rahul Gandhi has made the Vote Chori narrative the major poll plank of INDI bloc. But in doing so, is he taking it too far? Today, the leader of opposition openly issued another threat to the Election Commission, the top bosses of the EC. And the BJP is calling it proof of emergency mindset in the Congress. Is this their Save Samvidhan model? That's the big debate on Breaking Ground. Next in Deep Dive, we'll talk about the fight for the VP post. INDI has finalized its candidate. It's CP Radhakrishnan versus B. Sudarshan Reddy. NDA has numerical advantage. INDI says it's a battle of ideologies. And in Janata's Take, we'll talk about the Asia Cup squad, which is ready, but boycott match with Pak chorus is also growing. We'll find out what the people have to say about this. First, let's get you all the details. So from Bihar to Delhi, the battle between Rahul Gandhi and the Election Commission of India is now turning into a massive political drama. Leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi has now issued a chilling threat to the EC top bosses. From the Voter Adhikar Yatra in Bihar, the LOP now warned the Chief Election Commissioner and his two colleagues of stern action once the INDI bloc comes to power. आप तीनों को देख लेंगे, declared Rahul Gandhi as he warned the Election Commission chiefs.
और ये जो इलेक्शन कमीशन बैठे हैं, इलेक्शन कमिश्नर बैठे हैं, इन तीनों से मैं कह रहा हूं, आप एक बात समझ लो, मोदी जी की सरकार है वो सब ठीक है। तेजस्वी जी ने कहा आपने बीजेपी की मेंबरशिप ले रखी है, आप बीजेपी के लिए काम कर रहे हो, मगर एक बात समझ लो, एक दिन ऐसा आएगा जब यहाँ पे बिहार में और दिल्ली में इंडिया गठबंधन की सरकार होगी, फिर हम आप तीनों को देखेंगे, कार्रवाई आपके खिलाफ करेंगे और पूरा देश जिससे आपने चोरी की है.
So Rahul Gandhi's direct warning to the 3 election commissioners has triggered a fiery response from the BJP. For the BJP, this is not about the ECI but about EMI or emergency mindset of Indira's grandson. Drawing parallels with Indira Gandhi's emergency era, BJP says Rahul Gandhi is showing the same intolerant family-first approach, attacking every institution from the Election Commission to the Supreme Court.
ये ECI नहीं, ये EMI का मामला है, इमरजेंसी माइंडसेट ऑफ इंदिराज ग्रैंडसन। उस समय 50 वर्ष पहले इंदिरा जी ऐसे ही संवैधानिक तंत्र को दबाती थी, आज भी राहुल गांधी वही करते हैं। ये एंटाइटल्ड माइंडसेट ऑफ इंदिराज ग्रैंडसन है कि परिवार तंत्र लोकतंत्र के ऊपर अगर कोई फैसला मेरे हक में आए तो कोर्ट ठीक, चुनाव आयोग ठीक, वरना उनको धमकी देंगे। ये वही मानसिकता है, तानाशाही और इंटॉलरेंस वाली मानसिकता, ये संविधान के ऊपर परिवार को रखते हैं और इसीलिए बार बार इलेक्शन कमीशन हो, चाहे सेना हो, चाहे सनातन हो, चाहे संसद हो, चाहे सुप्रीम कोर्ट हो, चाहे संवैधानिक तंत्र हो, इसका अपमान करते हैं और यही कांग्रेस की पहचान बन चुकी है।
संविधान पे हमला राहुल जी लगातार कर रहे हैं। ये चुनाव आयोग को और सारी संवैधानिक और स्टैट्यूटरी जो भी संस्थाएं हैं उनको बदनाम करने का ये लगातार जो प्रयास राहुल जी का है, वो देश को विनाश के कगार पे ले जाना चाहते हैं, जो कभी भी संभव नहीं है। इस देश की 140 करोड़ जनता राहुल जी के मनसा को पूरी तरह समझती है और उसको पूरी तरह नकारेगी।
So this is not the first time and looks like won't be the last either. From "We are coming for you" threat that Rahul Gandhi issued on the 24th of July to "आप तीनों को देख लेंगे", there's no end to the vote chori escalation. Here's what Rahul Gandhi said days ago while targeting the poll panel.
I want to send a message to Election Commission. Yes, sir. If you think you're going to get away with this, if your officers think you're going to get away with this, you're mistaken. You're not going to get away with it because we are going to come for you.
Let's go across to our guests who are joining us in the broadcast. Anuja Kapoor, spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party. We have Advocate Harsh Dahiya, political analyst, and Dr. Nikul Patel, leader Congress. Dr. Patel, every single time Rahul Gandhi is only lowering the bar. First he said, "We are coming for you, Election Commission." He said, "Atom bomb phatega, Election Commission आपको दिखाई नहीं देगा." Now he says, "आप तीनों को देख लेंगे." What does Rahul Gandhi mean by that?
So the Election Commission of India is an independent body and it's a responsibility to have free and fair and equal footing for every political party into the country. We are continuously representing our point and demanding so many things which is not being given by ECI, and definitely when something is not going right, it's our due right to tell them that, see, this is not the way you must work. It should be in the larger interest of the country, of the people. You should have respect for the present government, but that doesn't mean that you should act on behalf of the government. So that is how it works like, and we say that if you are not working good and it is not as per the law, days are not far enough. When there will be a change, anything, you will be definitely look into it, and your all activities will be taken out as what Bharatiya Janata Party is digging out all the works that has been done during the Congress regime. So that is what he wants to say. So be act carefully and as per the law and as per the constitution.
I don't think there's a need to simplify what he said. He was very clear when he said, one day INDI will come to power. Aap तीनों को तब देख लेंगे. Is this not a dhamki, a direct dhamki that Rahul Gandhi is issuing? Also, Dr. Patel, you yourself are saying it is an autonomous body. Then why are you saying that it's taking orders from the BJP?
See, that is what we want to convey them. That we are feeling that the perception that is being building up, that is that you are acting as a part of the government. Because when there was a voter adhikar yatra, and the same day, since so many days they were not answering, and immediately they come out with the press conference and attacking on Congress and misleading the people of the country. That is not correct. We are just enlightening the people of the country that this is what we are having the gut feeling, and you must realize it, and that is what is required. So we are not harming any body over right now. We are just intimating them. You should act in accordance.
You're not harming anybody right now and intimating them to what? That once INDI comes to power, they should really be scared?
When it was asked for video footages, they have changed the law by making it that after 45 days it should not be available. But we are fighting for it, right? When we are asking for something, they just say that, okay, fine, it is not like this. So we are just letting them know that you are on the highest apex body of a
The Election Commission says you give us an affidavit, you give us the evidence. Rahul Gandhi has not provided that. Let me go across to Anuja Kapoor, however. Anuja Kapoor, Rahul Gandhi this time has said, we are coming for you and aapko dekh lenge. Aap तीनों को देख लेंगे. That's what Rahul Gandhi's message to the Election Commission top bosses is.
Yes, Shri Ram. It is not the message for Swati for the top bosses. It is the message for the Janta. He has a problem with Janta. He is threatening the voters. He's not threatening the ECI, or he's threatening the the VAF part or the strict monitoring what BJP has done, what the BJP is looking into the transparency. He's not doing anything of this sort with the BJP. They have a direct problem with the voters of Bihar, the voters of this country. They call us criminals. Now what you see when they say that हम तीनों को देख लेंगे, कब नहीं देखा आपने कब नहीं देखा? आप देखते ही तो आए थे 70 साल से. For 70 years, that is what you have been doing. आपने बनाया क्या? You have done the Election Commission your own notary. What you have done, you make up the rubber stamp. Election Commissioner officer was always being made not by the direct sitting with the opposition. Did they ever had a talk or a meeting with the opposition leaders during that time? No, they didn't. They made their Election Commission with the way they want to, Tom, Dick and Harry. They did not talk about it. Now when we are telling them, look, this is the transparency and this is what we are bringing up on the ad and advice of the Supreme Court, which Supreme Court asked us to do, because we are the government here, we brought up, now they have a problem. Are they questioning, Swati, I would like to ask, are they questioning the oppositions who are sitting? Because they have also come up as the MPs, as MLAs, and they have won their constituencies.
Okay, so you're saying, are they questioning their own victory in some states? But Anuja Kapoor, Rahul Gandhi says, he said this during the voter adhikar yatra as well, that Anurag Thakur is raising the same issue. The Election Commission never asks for any sort of evidence or affidavit from Anurag Thakur. Why only Rahul Gandhi?
I would only say that Rahul Gandhi has always been talking about share Aaya. But when we are talking about it, we are asking him, please show us your share. Where is your share? Please give us. Because this is how he flags. He brings up this. He's become Arvind Kejriwal. He flags like this in the atom bomb. And he says there's vote chori, vote chori. Now when we ask them, please show us the documents. Because this is something which is a very layman thing. In an evidence in the court also, as a lawyer, when I put forward my case, The judge asked me, where is the evidence? If you want him to be accused, you have to put forward the evidence so that we can convict him.
Okay.
I would only ask them, please give us, if you need to be conviction to be done, as you have taken the oath. You have under the oath, because you are the one who is not a representative of that party, of that area, of that the constituency. You are not the voter of that constituency. So how would we do? We'll ask you to you please give us in written, or you give us an affidavit.
Okay.
We will look into it. This is the right way of the legal.
All right. So the right way is, you're saying, if you are seeking conviction, provide evidence. Before I go across to Dr. Patel on that, I want to quickly bring in Advocate Dahiya. Advocate Dahiya, is this narrative going to benefit the opposition, especially in Bihar, since that's where the election is due next, or is this going to backfire?
Swati ji, this is less about elections. This is about the bigger conspiracy that is at play. You know, where I come on these TV debates and TV shows, and then I put forward this particular point. All the hosts, downplay this, but wait for 3-4 months and you will see what I'm saying is going to happen. It is the same playbook which these Western countries have used in countries like Bangladesh and other countries where they have funded regime change operations. The same playbook is being used over here when Rahul Gandhi goes on stage and he threatens that he will take care of these 3 election commissioners. Then what is happening? The same thing happened in Bangladesh, wherein there was a conspiracy at play, wherein the elections were denied, the elections were rigged. And then what happened? Then there was a full conspiracy at play wherein these parties, the opposition parties in Bangladesh, were trying to erode people's trust in their judiciary and also in their constitutional organizations. And then students came on the street and a regime change happened over there. And that is the clear plot that is at play over here.
You're leveling a very big allegation. You're saying the opposition wants anarchy in the country?
Absolutely, 100%. Rahul Gandhi's message is clear to the people. If he cannot rule the country, he will ruin it.
Okay.
It's as simple as that. What else is he trying to do?
Dr. Patel, please respond to that.
We as a party, since independence, trying to bring democratic process very healthy and very good. And we are never wants to bring such things what my friend is telling. It's a clearly, I say that wrong analogy given by my friend. Actually, Bangladesh is having a different situation and a condition, and we are in not that condition, I think so. Because we as a Congress always try to make people aware, and it's a democratic process. We over here try to convey to the people of the country that how vote chori is happening into the electoral process.
But the Supreme Court, and I'm sure you know of this development, how the Supreme Court has rubbished and rejected the petition on Maharashtra polls. And I don't know if you know this, but the psephologist who claimed that there was some gadbadi during Maharashtra polls in the electoral rolls today has also withdrawn that, and he has apologized. So will the Congress that used that data apologize as well, Dr. Patel?
You must also be knowing that Supreme Court had said that all 65 lakh people whose voters name has been deleted to be made public. That was denied initially by ECI. That also you must acknowledge.
Yes. That has been acknowledged, widely reported as well. That has been acknowledged and widely reported as well. Why don't you respond to how the petition on Maharashtra elections has been rejected? Why don't you also respond to how the psephologist who claimed gadbadi in the electoral roll in Maharashtra elections has withdrawn that? He says he misread the data. Will Congress also apologize and say that they relied on the data and never checked it and just created a narrative?
I would like to make my point. See, when we ask for a video shooting, video footage of the entire booth, every booth, why they have changed the law? That no, we cannot keep the footage.
You are evading the questions.
No, Swati, allow me to answer.
You are just evading my questions.
I'm not evading questions.
On Maharashtra elections.
To the people of the country. I'm putting the fact to the people of the country that how ECI using its power is denying Congress all the allegations and questions that are being made to them. Why they are? But when we approach the court, the first thing
Congress party also spoke about gadbadi in Maharashtra elections. Then talk about the development in Supreme Court and talk about the psephologist withdrawing his data and apologizing. Talk on that as well.
We are asking them, since Maharashtra election, you must be knowing that we have gone with the delegation. We have demanded so many points, and the press conference was held outside ECI office. No, all those answers had not been given.
Anuja Kapoor. Okay, Anuja
I would
Kapoor.
only ask I will only ask my friend on one thing. Do you believe that you believe your BLAs, that is, we are booth level agents. There are around 17,549 Congress BLAs. They have never raised any objection. The RJD BLAs, that is around 47,506 BLAs. They have never raised any objection against the Election Commission or the vote which has been taking place. I would only ask you, what is it that is the problem with you? The problem with you is the voters, and the threat level which you are giving to the voters is the one which we have always not seen for the first time. And that is why only we brought a very transparent thing in front of you. That is where you also put it in your manifesto. You also talked about the VVPATs and the booth and the paper ballots. I would only like to put forward is that would Priyanka Gandhi from Vadra, would she resign?
Okay.
Would Gaurav Gandhi,
And it's not just the Congress. Look at what the other side of Lalu Prasad Yadav, Tej Pratap has said. And Advocate Dahiya, is this narrative of vote chori and this narrative of issuing threats to the Election Commission just a backup plan for the opposition in case things don't work out?
So I would also like to put one thing more.
No, I have to wrap up. Quick comments by Advocate Dahiya before I move on.
Yeah, so Swati, this is not their backup plan. I still stand on my point that this is the complete ploy that they are enacting, where they want to do regime change in the country. And, coming back to the Chori allegation, I have seen that press conference of Mr. Gandhi in its entirety, and nowhere he was able to prove that any vote chori has happened. The only thing he has been able to, what BJP is also alleging, that there are voter duplicity in a lot of electoral rolls, that voters exist at different places. But none of the parties, except Congress, is claiming that these voters have voted multiple times in the same election. Only Congress is alleging that, and they have been able to give no proof of that, zero proof. It is a page borrowed from the playbook of Mr. Kejriwal.
All right, shoot and scoot. You're basically saying this is shoot and scoot politics. And also highlighting how there are irregularities that both sides are confirming. But the thing is, the intention matters, and then it is all the more reason to conduct an exercise like SIR for pure electoral roles. Anuja Kapoor and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us on the broadcast. We're moving on. The battle lines have been drawn. The stage is set for the battle for the Vice President of India. Hours after NDA decided its candidate, the INDI bloc has also named its nominee. It's now a battle between NDA CP Radhakrishnan versus INDI